Okay guys, this is going to be this is not going to be a happy vlog like I usually do. This is a very serious issue that I'm going to be talking about. I read the news all the time, like from every single news website, and there have been, there's a new story that came out, published by many news websites, about these two girls, Haley and Paige of Minnesota. I don't personally know them, but these girls were 14, 8th grade in middle school, and they committed suicide. They made a suicide pact, and they hung themselves at a sleepover with each other. Okay, I just want to talk about teen suicide. Alright, on that, just before I continue, on that note of those two girls in Minnesota, my heart goes out to the parents and families and friends of those girls. You know, my heart goes out to you, and I'm sorry for your loss. So, there's been an increase statistically in teen suicides in the past couple of years. It's the third leading cause of death among adolescents, and this can be easily prevented. You want to know what the main cause of it? You're all going to know it, but I'm going to say it anyway in case you have been living under a rock. One word. Bullying. Okay? This bullying has got to stop. I've been bullied, yes, verbally and physically. Just this year, actually, for the first time, I have been a victim of bullying. And it is not a fun place to be at. And, I feel like these teens who feel that death is the only way out of their problems, I've been there. I think we all have, you know, like, you just, like, what would happen if I die? Like, you guys need to know that death is not the only option, okay? I have been living in a freaking rocky road for the past 5 years, personal issues, and I'm not going to get into that, but it does get better, and I'm not just saying that to be cliched, but it gets better, okay? All you need to do is just have faith in yourself, and that's all you really need, because you are a beautiful person. You are a unique human being, and those people that pick on you because you don't have platinum blonde hair, or, you know, you're a little bit like, you're not like this, you're normal, if they pick on you because of that, good, because that means you are a unique person. You are beautiful. You're beautiful the way you are. Your personality, everything on the inside is beautiful about you. You should not feel ashamed of that. You should not feel depressed over that. And just because those people pick on you, like, okay, you know, it hurts. It does, because I've been there. But they pick on you because they have low self-esteem, too. And that's not an excuse. That is not an excuse at all, because bullying needs to stop. Human connections really help you. I've been isolating myself for just a long time, and yeah, I'll admit things have not gotten better for me, so I really don't know. But I've known friends and read newspaper articles, and I know people that just have been through hell, and it gets better. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. My favorite quote from any book, Little Prince, what makes the desert beautiful is that somewhere it hides a well. It does not literally mean, well, it could, that there's a well in the desert, but no matter how stranded or lost you feel in, like, a desert, and you feel like you're dying and you can't hold on, there's always a well. There's always that little bit of hope there for you, that if you just hold on to that little bit of hope, just a little bit, everything will just be all the more better. What I really hate is cyberbullying. I think that's the worst form of bullying. I have not been a victim of cyberbullying, all because I do not have a Facebook or a MySpace or a Twitter. Just for that purpose. Like, for the drama, mostly for the drama, because the drama is just stupid. Very, very stupid. People, like, become ex-best friends because of Facebook drama. It's so stupid. Cyberbullying is the worst type of bullying. You can recover from a bruise that they pushed you against the locker. You can recover from that. You cannot... It takes longer to recover from emotional scars, I would know. But cyberbullying, these stupid fuckheads that just feel they have to get on Facebook, just talk shit about you, and just be cruel to you, because our generation is full of dipshits and cruel people that deserve to rot in hell. I'm going to say that now. I hate our generation. I hate being a teenager because it's stupid and it's very petty. We all need to grow up. Anyway, cyberbullying. Best way to avoid it is not have a social networking site. You're like, okay, Brittany, where you've been, like, this 21st century, get a social networking site. Like, I don't need one. I really don't need one. If I wanted to, you know, socialize with someone, I would call them or text them and hang out with them, you know? What is the point of Facebook? Can someone tell me, please, in the comments? I would like to know what is the point of Facebook. And I would like a kind of a long paragraph, you know, like a little mini essay. What purpose does Facebook serve? And don't tell me to look at people's pictures and to comment on their wall. Like, that's not a purpose. Is there an intellectual purpose of Facebook? I would really like to know, so please comment on that. Getting off track, but cyberbullying is the worst. And those two girls that I talked about hung themselves because the main things have escalated over Facebook. I am in my government class. We're doing a youth violence unit, and a lot of my youth violence articles that I had to find. One of them was, you probably read this. This is big news. This 18-year-old killed a 22-year-old mother over a $20 feud over Facebook. $20 fucking dollars. You're 18, you just destroyed the rest of your life, you're still young, you haven't seen anything yet, and you killed a young mother who's had a little 11-month-old son. Because of Facebook? This one girl stabbed another girl because of Facebook drama. Like, that's exactly what it is. It's drama. All it does is destroy lives. I'm going to sound like an adult, like, sorry, but it destroys lives. I don't go on Facebook, and for all of you people that are bullied over Facebook, either, like, resort to first grade stuff. Tell on these bullies. It's the best way to stop them. It's just to tell them. Maybe if you get your, I don't know what they're called, but doesn't, like, most high schools have a police officer? At least in my state, I don't know what they're called. But, go to them or go to a school principal. Like, it sounds stupid, like, oh, I don't want a tattletale. You can be anonymous. They won't know. But just tell them. That's the best way to stop them. Or stand up to them. It's very hard to stand up to a bully. I understand that. It is very hard. But if you can muster up the courage to do so, you'll feel so much better about yourself, and they will just leave you the hell alone. I guarantee you, most of the time, they will just leave you alone. And for all of, like, I'm going back in full circles, and this does not even make any sense, but for all of you that are, like, you know, thinking about killing yourself, or know someone who wants to, like, who's thinking about committing suicide, or someone who has committed suicide, just so you know, you are so young, you know, things always suck as a teenager, and even in your 20s, things always suck. Always. There's no such thing as a perfect teenage life. You wouldn't be human if there was. So, just keep that in mind. Like I said, well in the desert, light at the end of the tunnel, guys. There will always be hope. And if you just cling on to that, you'll be so much more happier. And just associate yourself with good people and strong people, emotionally strong people. Because I'm not going to get into a religious debate as to, but I think religious views aside, we were all made for a reason. And I hate the term productive member of society. I hate it. I will get so angry if someone says that. You don't have to be a productive member of society. You be whoever you want to be. You are a beautiful person. I've said that in this video, but everybody is unique and beautiful in their own way, okay? So just embrace that. Embrace being unique. And trust me, like I said, teenage years suck. And then once you're in, and it seems like a long way away, and you seem like there's no way out, but there is always a way out. College. You'll go to college and meet some new people and leave those stupid fuckers alone. That's what will happen. Sure, there'll be mean people in college. There's going to be mean people wherever you go, because that's human nature. There are cruel people. We are fucking cruel people. But, you know, college, you know, maybe you want to see the world. Find yourself. Read. Like, if you are thinking about, like, if you feel like, I'll admit, I have thought about killing myself. I think everyone has. Just one extreme or another. I'm not going to go into that, but I'm sure people have had their own reasons, or just simply wondering what it would be like if I wasn't around, would people miss me? If you feel like doing that, there's so many other options, obviously. Like, life is a beautiful thing. I have lost so many family members and friends to, like, cancer and suicide, and I just lost my grandma in February, and now my uncle is diagnosed with liver cancer, so I know what it's like to lose a loved one. I don't even know where I'm trying to go with this, but no matter how shitty things seem for you, death is not an option. Life is too precious to waste it. There's so many things to do and things to see. Like, I hate America. As soon as I get enough money and I'm old enough, I'm gonna move out of the country with enough money. But, like, just go for a walk, maybe. That helps. It just clears your mind. Read a nice book, like, watch a movie, and call up a friend. And I know there's a lot of you that just feel like you don't have friends or have anybody to talk to, because I felt like that a while. I have shut my friends out. I have completely ignored them and isolated myself, and that is not a good thing. I realize you need to have human contact. So if you don't feel comfortable talking to your parents, talk to your sister or a counselor, or just talk about it. Like, if you're afraid to face people that you know because you're afraid of being judged, which they will not judge you, they will only help you. But if you're afraid of that, just type it on YouTube. Just say, I'm going through a very rough time now and I'm having some bad thoughts, and it'll be like anonymous. They won't know who you are. There's so many people that'll try to help you, like Ask Buck with Michael Buckley. There have been so many like sad cases on that show, and people have given the best advice. There are cruel people in the world. There are cruel people on YouTube. There are haters on YouTube, but there are people who want to help you. They don't know you. They don't know anything about you, but they want to help you. So please, if you are thinking about killing yourself, or you know somebody who wants to kill themselves, just reach out to them, because that is the most important thing. People that do this feel like there is no option. They feel like they have nothing to live for, and people are just so cruel to them that they just have to end it. They just don't want to live anymore. So if you know someone, or if you notice any signs of that, then just reach out to them. That's the most important thing. They just need friends. They just need somebody to be there, just a shoulder to cry on, maybe just a smile. That's all they really need, is just somebody, one person who cares, because they do not have that at that moment. They feel like nobody cares, and giving them one person, just one person who cares, that saves a life, and it gives these teenagers an opportunity to see that there's so many more beautiful things in life, and that this is not the end, and you don't have to end it like this. There's so much more hope for you. So just keep holding on, because light at the end of the tunnel, that's all I can say. And I feel like that saying, that doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, that's true. I've been through so much hell in these past couple years, and I'm still suffering the effects for it. I am being treated for depression. I have a lot of health issues, but while they still impact me, I have become a stronger person from it. I have learned from my past, whether they were my fault or someone else's fault. I have learned from that. I have grown stronger, and I feel more mature because of the things in my past. So that's all I really have to say. Sorry if that was really weird, but seriously, I mean everything I say, even if it didn't make sense. There's always hope, guys. There is always hope.
You're not alone, together we stand. I'll be by your side, you know I'll take your hand. When it gets cold and it feels like the end, there's no place to go, you